Welcome to Stillworks and Brewing. My name is Randy, and this is a channel that's all about home distillation and brewing. Okay, so what do I got for you today? Well, let's see what we got here. We got lemons and some hot proof spirits. I think we're going to make some limoncello. What do you think? Okay, I've had a lot of people want me to demonstrate how to make limoncello. Limoncello is a very delicious drink. A lot of people like it before dinner or after dinner, or it's just good anytime. Ice cold is the best. Okay, so let's get started in this in a minute. First things first. There's, like always, there's 5 things you can really do to help this channel out, and please do so. Do one or do them all. Number 1, hit that subscribe button down there. Number 2, hit that notification bell so you'll be notified every time we come out with new content. Number 3, share us with your friends. Number 4, give us that thumbs up if you like what you see. And of course, leave a comment and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. All right, let's get started now. Okay, so you're going to find out making limoncello is relatively easy. First thing you're going to have to do, which I've already done, is you need to wash your lemons because they'll put like a wax, I think it's beeswax they use on it to make them nice and shiny and to preserve them a little bit. So you need to get rid of that. So just wash them under some warm water and that take care of that. Okay, so the next thing we're going to want to do is, of course, we want to get all the rind off. We want just the yellow, the skin. And this is what usually takes a little while to do. And if you notice, like right here, I don't have any of the white pith. I think that's what they call it, the white stuff underneath, because what that will give you is a bitter taste. So all we want is the skin. It's just a matter of using a vegetable peeler, and you can see how beautiful that is. Now, if you do happen to get some, and you probably will, I'll show you how you can just take a knife on your cutting board and just kind of get rid of most of it. If you leave a little bit, I don't think it's going to much matter, but you want to try to get as clean as you can. So what we're going to do is, let me peel all these, and then we'll move on to the next spot. You're going, like I said, you're going to find that this is relatively easy. It takes a couple weeks, but it is so delicious. Ice cold in ice cold little glass. You can't get much better than that. All right, so let me work on these. It's going to take a little while, then I'll be back. Okay, so we got all them lemons peeled. We'll move on to our next step. And you want to make sure that you got the pith off, but these are relatively clean. All right, so you want to get like a couple quart jar, and we'll put all them lemon zest in there. I'll tell you, the smell is fantastic. I guess it's only if you like lemon, but if we didn't like lemon, we wouldn't be doing this. But the smell is fantastic. Now, one thing I am going to do is I'm going to take the juice out of one lemon just for a little bit of acidic into the thing. Try to get the seeds out if you can. I just want a little bit of citrus acid in there. Okay. Whoops. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add our alcohol in there. Now, I am using 190 grain alcohol. You can use 150, and you might just have to leave it in there another day. The higher proof, the better. Okay, so we're just going to add 750 milliliters in. And put a lid on it. Give it a little stir. And we're going to let that sit there for 2 to 3 weeks, in a nice dark cool spot, and let it get all the oils out of that lemons. Okay, so that's the first step is done. We'll let the it's already extracting the color out of the lemon, so we'll let that go for probably a couple weeks. Just come by and shake it every once in a while, and then you will see the peel will get like a bland color, and that's when you're going to know it's done. So now I'm going to go squeeze the rest of these lemons for some lemon juice. Nothing goes to waste. Okay. Okay, so let's let this do its thing. We'll see you in let's say a couple weeks. Okay, so welcome back to Stillworks and Brewing. It's been 2 weeks for our limoncello. Ain't that is just plain gorgeous. Okay, so let's finish this up. So the next thing we need to do is we need to make our simple sugar that we're going to use, because we'll make it first so it has a chance to cool down. Okay, so what we got is 3½ cups of regular old white sugar. And then we're going to add 3½ cups of water. So let me put some water in here. Three and a half cups of water. Okay, so what we want to do is we just want to heat this up to melt that sugar. So okay, you can see that basically we heated it up, it turned back to clear. So now what we're going to want to do is let this cool down to room temperature, so we can put this over on hold for right now. Okay. Okay, so while our syrup is cooling down, we need to strain out all these lemon peels. God, look at that. Ain't that the prettiest thing? I mean, if you look, they're kind of brittle, and all the color is completely gone out of the peels. We'll let that sit there and drain a little bit. I mean, they kind of feel like potato chips. We'll get all the good juice out of there. Okay. Yep, that's pretty cool. All right. So the next thing we're going to do, we got that all strained out. We'll put this in our mixing jar. Okay, so my simple syrup is cooled down. So if I did my math right, 5½ cups of this to what I got my infusion here should equal a desired of 70%. And that's just where I want it. So if you notice, it's going to turn like a cloudy yellow. So let's go ahead and add this. Hopefully I won't spill it, because I notice these spouts on these things don't pour too well. There we go. So we're going to pour this into our mixing jar. And I'll be honest with you, that looks like limoncello. Don't that look beautiful? That is beautiful. Because it should kind of look like orange juice, I think. Okay, so the next thing what we want to do is give it a good stir. And we're going to put it in some jars, or I mean in some bottles. And should enjoy. Okay, so one thing I will want to do though, let's give her a little taste right now. I've been waiting 2 weeks. I can't wait no more. Now granted, it will be so much better when it's ice cold, you know, and give it a little bit of time. I mean, the smell is fantastic. Wow. If you like lemons, you're going to like that. And it tastes like it's about 70 proof, maybe just a hair bit higher. This will be delicious. Okay? All right. So what I'll do is I'll put this in bottles. We're going to put it in the refrigerator and let it get cold. And we'll be able to enjoy it through all the holidays. Very simple to make. I guess the last thing I got to say is, hey, thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time here on Stillworks and Brewing. Wow, that is good. Ooh.